Hello everyone, and welcome to Evermore Me, day 11. Today we're going to talk about another one of our fabulous ingredients. Pumpkin seeds. I left out the pea on purpose. Pumpkin seeds actually help you pee, and we'll discuss a little bit more about that. Anyway, here we go.
Hi there. So, pumpkin seeds. For anyone who's never seen them before, they're pumpkin seeds. They're also referred to as pepitas.
And they're delicious.
They're delicious. They're great in all kinds of stuff. They are really high in a bunch of minerals. They're high in phosphorus, magnesium, and manganese. They're also great sources of zinc, iron, and copper. They have vitamin K. They're high in protein. What they are probably most known for, I'd say, is their help in the prevention of prostate issues. They overall promote the health of prostate. That's
doesn't impact us so much, us ladies,
us.
But for the men in our lives whom we dearly love, eat your pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, and they have, because of all their beneficial stuff, the carotenoids in them, omega-3, zinc. It's all been attributed to prostate health. As Hannah mentioned, with the pea taken out, they do help improve bladder function, and specifically that's been looked at in terms of animals. One of the reasons that we have it in our food for dogs.
And specifically for dogs, another great thing about pumpkin seeds, and I guess this applies to people too, is they are actually deworming agents. They contain an amino acid that I can't really pronounce. I have it written down somewhere. Cucusin. I can't find where I have it written down. That's okay. Anyway, cucurbitrin. Cucurbitrin is the amino acid that has been effective in killing parasites such as tapeworms and roundworms, and you can actually treat parasites in dogs like this by giving them depending on the size of the dog, it's 60 to 500 milligrams of pumpkin seed 3 times a day. You can either sprinkle it ground on top of their food or give it to them in a paste. Of course, if you are treating your dog's worms this way, consult with a vet. It's important to make sure that worms are fully treated, so that's always good to check in with your vet. But holistic vets have been recommending this as a parasite treatment, and actually the Native Americans, you stole my fork. The Native Americans were the ones that discovered these and the bladder properties of pumpkin seeds. So pumpkin seeds, they're great.
Pumpkin seeds, they're also been known to help with being an anti-inflammatory, similar to the alfalfa that we talked about yesterday. High in zinc, so they are natural protectors of osteoporosis. They are, the phytosterols found in them have been touted both with helping in lower cholesterol and prevention of cancer. They are serious, once again, powerhouses. And you'll find we don't have a ton of ingredients in Evermore, but each one is kind of a nutritional powerhouse in its own right. Before we dig in, I've been on my little cooking mission to explore the world of ingredients in Evermore as a culinary experiment or a challenge.
Oh shoot, I was going to go for the mustard and I put it in the hot sauce. That's okay,
well,
anyway.
Hannah has mustard here.
But I'm not gonna
I
use it,
have a new condiment because I was testing out another hors d'oeuvre possibility that we'll talk about in a second. One of the ingredients in one component of it is pumpkin seeds ground up. But I made mayonnaise from scratch yesterday. So I thought, why not? We have it as an extra condiment. And it's very, very easy to make mayo from scratch. It's I do it with my hand. Some people say you would use the whole egg, for example, in the blender or the food processor, but I used an egg yolk, and I use very high quality eggs, so I'm not too concerned about the raw part. And then a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then you can use lemon juice or vinegar. I used apple cider vinegar because apples are an ingredient in Evermore. And then safflower oil. And that's pretty much it. A pinch of salt. Some people like to put salt in their mayonnaise beforehand. Some people swear against doing it because they want to season the final product it's going in. But either way, it tastes a lot better to me than a store-bought mayonnaise. What do you think?
Wow, it really actually does a lot for the Evermore.
It coats it.
Does the texture, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Store-bought mayonnaise kind of freaks me out, but because I have historically been lazy and ignorant in the kitchen, I haven't really really attempted to make mayo, but one of the
I'll show you. It's very easy.
one of the great things about this experiment is that it's forcing me to cook. And I'm learning a lot from Allison. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try to start making my own mayo with the Evermore ingredients. And
well, here's the chicken salad that I made for the actual hors d'oeuvre. But these are crackers. And they are combined with oat flour and barley flour, which are just ground up oats and ground up barley. I ground up some pumpkin seeds, little apple cider vinegar, a little of that safflower oil that I infused a few days back, I think I mentioned, just with a sprig of rosemary and a clove of garlic. You know, then you heat it, you take it out, you strain it, and you've just got a little bit of a nice scent to the safflower oil, which doesn't have too much flavor, obviously, on its own. You bake them, and you get these super crispy, delicious crackers. And so, Hannah, if you would like to have some Evermore on a cracker.
I would love to. I'd also like to point out that we have Lamb back today.
They're so good.
Lamb is back in the office for the day. I figured I'd show her off again. We actually already do have an application in for Lamb, which is great, but you know, she is still up for adoption, and if you want to learn more about her, you can email us at info@evermorepetfood.com. And it's hard to tell on this sort of low-res camera situation that we have going on with a live stream, but she looks so much better than she did when we first met her.
Yeah.
Her coat is a lot softer and coming in really well. Her foster mom says that she loves the Evermore,
Yeah, she does.
and that her poop is firmer and smaller, so she's digesting more of the nutrients. And she just you know, she was an indoor dog before she was rescued and had like no muscle tone and wasn't getting enough exercise. And between the combination of like diet and exercise, she's really firming up and feeling like a hardy little dog.
Yeah, somebody stopped me in the park, actually, the man John Clark, if you ever watch. Hi, he's awesome. He makes Coffee Park a beautiful, beautiful place to be, both as a dog walker and just a resident in the neighborhood in Red Hook. He stopped and he said, "I cannot believe the change in that little dog in such a short period of time." So,
yeah, I mean, it really,
you know, people can't believe, you know, we sell a product and we swear it actually, like, you know, has benefits and whatnot, but when people see it for themselves in such a short period of time, it's so incredibly heartening. The mayonnaise is really good.
We're gonna have to make the mayonnaise a regular.
You know, I always think I'm gonna do it in the blender, the Cuisinart, and then it's just so damn quick and easy to do it by hand. And there's like that level of satisfaction. Same with like whipped cream. And there's something about it. I know it like hurts your arm like crazy, but then you have this like transformed thing.
Whenever I try to do whipped cream, I like overdo it and make butter. Yeah, I do it so like every time I've tried it.
Split moment
where you're like, it's you know what it is, because I just get so satisfied with the congealing, I get like really excited and just keep going, and I don't know when to stop. And
it's a very quick turn.
Yeah.
To go from like exactly how you want it to overcooked to churned, it's like, and then it's so sad.
And by the way, here we are on day 11 of Evermore Me, and I feel great. I mean, health-wise, I feel really good. I think I have lost a little bit of weight, got great energy level. You know, I'm not really, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't miss like chocolate and stuff like that, but I'm like, there's a lot of things that I'm not eating right now that I don't miss. And
I'm sort of wondering actually if I have a reaction to wheat. You know, I mean, I've been doing the oat flour. I don't think I'm, you know, got a serious gluten intolerance, but I definitely have noticed. I mean, I've only been using the oat and the barley, and I do think that my body is positively reacting. Also, not much, you know, I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, there's the barley malt syrup, so really no sweeteners. I mean, other than what naturally occurs in the blueberries. And the apples.
Blueberries alone.
Have you tried the crackers, by the way, with the Evermore? It's actually
with the Evermore. I haven't done that. Blueberries. Blueberries alone. Actually, if you throw dried blueberries into like plain oatmeal, it is enough to like really sweeten it. I did that this morning actually.
I want to test this again to the actual chicken salad going.
I mean, the actual Evermore
for the event on the crackers is pretty darn amazing with the.
The Evermore with like mayo and a little hot sauce is good. Maybe we can
This is still probably better for
people who like I mean, I feel like maybe we should have it as an option for the curious.
Yeah, maybe mix it with a little mayonnaise. Yeah, your crackers are really good. And yet one more use. One of the things with pumpkin seeds, I always have pumpkin seeds in the kitchen. A total staple in salads. It is my seed/nut of choice every day, anytime. You just toast them plain, just on the stovetop. For me, I just do that because I can be doing other things, swirl it around, keep going. I love them in any sort of seed or bar. They're great ground up in things. There are so many different ways.
And if you're lazy like me, they're actually the perfect on-the-go snack. It's just so easy to just carry a bag of pumpkin seeds around with you and just snack on them. And they're a really good energy food. I'm pretty much kind of the jock of Evermore. And I've definitely had the energy to keep going, just snacking on pumpkin seeds all day. Oh my god, crackers are so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the chicken salad for dessert. We're having meat with meat for dessert.
Yeah. Oh, so the chicken salad is essentially I just poach the chicken. I put a few peppercorns and little thyme stem and a few parsley sprigs. That's about it. Could have probably thrown in a bay leaf if I had remembered. Just poached it and then chopped it real fine. Chopped some apples up real fine. I peeled them, so almost like a little brunoise, like that. It's tiny. Chopped some parsley. I used a little bit of Meyer lemon I had, so just because it's got a nice fresh lemony. And then salt and pepper, and that is it.
Evermore chicken salad, made with the Evermore oat flour crackers. I mean, genius. Allison's like MacGyver in the kitchen with this like very limited range of ingredients. She's like come up with this wide range of things she can do. I hope we've had a really, really busy week here. But we're going to get some of those recipes up for you guys this weekend because they're really great. And you can adapt them to non-Evermore. You can adapt them to non-restricted scenarios. But it's pretty ingenious. Anyway, we are. I think we're done with our food for the day. I'm going to bring Lamb up one more time to say goodbye. So we're going to end this broadcast. And until tomorrow, bon appetit.
Bye.